My people, from the news we been break out say Kabiyesi talk say every single Olori go take leave the palace. It don't happen no. Yes, him don dey take action on top this thing, because according to him wetin be talk be say even if you have left, when he finally starts his own process, he will call you back. You would also come and be involved, because you will not be the one to leave and someday come back that I was the one who left, I was the one who left. He will be the one to send you out, so that subsequently you would not come back to him again, because he was the one who sent you out. And based on that, he don't call Toby Phillips to come inside the palace, as we dey hear allegedly, to come sign divorce papers. And wetin we take here, it is Toby Phillips and temitope, two of them right now na Kabiyesi don change am for like so, and they have signed divorce papers. My people, this one Toby Phillips go cry well well. Yes, because the last time wey Toby Phillips had this kind of encounter, she insulted Kabiyesi. She no be small swear, na she swear for am. She said every single thing that she felt she could say. In fact, nothing wey Toby Phillips no take talk for this life, she would deal with Kabiyesi. I'm coming for you, I will come after you, you know, every single thing that she said. But Kabiyesi said nothing. Yes, Kabiyesi said absolutely nothing, knowing fully well that Toby Phillips, it is just a child and she's being unnecessarily angry. Yes, that was what Kabiyesi knew, and Kabiyesi chose not to say any single thing at all. She left. But what led to Toby Phillips' initial divorce was she herself. She felt she could not stay in the palace any longer. She said Kabiyesi was not romantic, Kabiyesi was not having her time, he was paying more attention to Naomi's return back into the palace. So she felt when she brings her divorce, Kabiyesi might give her the attention and tell her, please, don't go, don't leave, just stay. But her things did not play out that way. When she brought the divorce, Kabiyesi said, I've always been tired of you people. In fact, I want you people to go safe. Because, you know, before now, Kabiyesi has already brought divorce papers for all of them to sign. But they refused, and no, we will not sign, we will not sign, we will not sign. And he just left it quietly to slide, because they were trying to make a very, very big issue out of it. In fact, we even raised one kind of form of protest in the palace like that. So right now, no, she carried it herself and she brought it, and Kabiyesi granted her the divorce. She brought the man she wanted to marry. She came and showed him. He blessed them and told them to have a fruitful marriage. And when she left, she started dragging him that why didn't he reject it? Because if it was Naomi, he would have rejected it. You know, she had so many things to say. But it sounds right now, she has been called to come and officially sign divorce, because according to Kabiyesi, that one was not a divorce. So they have called her back to come and sign proper divorce, as she's leaving Kabiyesi to never return. And what Kabiyesi is doing now, all his wives are signing an undertaking to never come back into the palace. Mariam has done it, and he said once you sign that divorce and you leave, you are not coming back into the palace for any reason at all. No reason that will bring you back into the palace. So right now, no, Toby Phillips has come to sign, and the other person wey follow sign this divorce wey e sure cause na Temitope, because Temitope had the guts to leave her marriage to come marry Kabiyesi. Yes, even when her husband was kept on coming into the palace, the man kept on pestering around. He would call Kabiyesi out, give me my wife, do this one. There was a time that man came and constituted a nuisance inside the palace, but Kabiyesi felt, if not because of Temitope, that man would have had no single right to come into the palace and do that kind of a thing. But because of what? Because of Temitope, simply because she left her marriage and came to marry him. That was why all of those things played out. And you know, he played a very matured man by not saying anything good thing at all. The man shouted, they dragged him out, he left. Later on, the man still came out again and said that they will settle it. Kabiyesi will have to settle him for emotional damage, for a home wrecking, and you know, a lot of things that Kabiyesi have done to him by taking his wife away from him. But wetin we don hear be say this man actually divorced Temitope before Kabiyesi's marriage. Yes, both of them were divorced. They stayed apart before the whole marriage between Temitope and Kabiyesi. But according to the man, Kabiyesi took his wife away from him and he needed to pay dearly for it. So none of these things Kabiyesi responded to. Yes, despite the threats that were coming, and then when the man came that they should settle him, Kabiyesi could think very wise. Kabiyesi ends up giving this man money today out of goodwill, that take and go. The man will raise an alarm that Kabiyesi bribed him to stay away from his wife, and it will become something quite tarnishing to someone of Kabiyesi's status. So Kabiyesi looked at it very well and said, okay, oh, I will not bribe you, hope you know that, but I will have something I will do to you that you will stay away forever. That was when Kabiyesi decided to lock the man up. Carried him, they locked him in a police cell. He stayed there for a few days, and when he left, we have not heard of him coming back again. But according to wetin we been hear and according to wetin people been dey follow drag Temitope on top be say she has a child. She should go back and take care of her child. She should stop staying there in the palace to play wife role of a man who already has many wives. She should stop and she should go and look after her child. That's what everybody was saying. Everybody was dragging her around. Everybody was, you know, telling her to do. But right now, no, right now, she's one among the persons that Kabiyesi have willingly granted divorce in the palace. And, you're beginning to imagine that where will she now start from? Her old husband came repeatedly for her to return back to him, but she refused. She said she prefers staying in the palace as his wife. And lately Temitope does not even complain about any single thing at all. Whatsoever happens in the palace, she absorbs it that way. She doesn't talk, she doesn't say anything. Her concern is just to live in the palace as his wife. And we are hearing allegedly right now that she's one among the first persons Kabiyesi have pulled out for this whole divorce process. My people, I don't know what she will do now. I don't know how she will do now, but hope she has the capacity to survive outside the palace. That's the most important thing. Naomi had that capacity. When she left, she survived. So hope when she leaves too, she will be able to survive. Or if the otherwise happen, we go still carry and bring for Ona, because Temitope has a child to cater for. Yes, as it stands right now, if she leaves the palace and she doesn't have that capacity to cater for herself, she would be very, very miserable. Yeah, she would be, of course, be miserable. Yeah, we know that Kabiyesi will not just send her out like that. He would actually give her something. Yes, start business, do this, do that. But does she has that capacity to survive? Yes, some people can leave such marriages and they will be drained. Yes, because that only bearing that name of Kabiyesi's wife has been what these women have not agreed to let go in the past years. That's what these women have not even agreed to let go all this while. That Kabiyesi will say leave, they will say no, I'm not leaving. I must stay here as your wife. So as it stands right now waiting with the here be that to Temitope and Toby Phillips, my people. So now to wait here, waiting Toby Phillips go do again, because she's very, very good at reacting at every single thing. But as it stands right now, the only is angry and he has chosen what he wants for himself.